Hola a todos, bienvenidos to the Cultural Classroom. My name is Allison Perryman and I am a Spanish teacher for almost a decade and the founder of the Cultural Classroom. The mission of the Cultural Classroom is to provide authentic and valuable resources while saving you time and effort. Today, I'd like to share my holiday freebie with you. Holiday culture and song study, Christmas music in Puerto Rico, fill in the song flaws. Let's walk through it together and see some of the ways you can incorporate it in class. But did you know that this freebie is part of a larger project called Christmas in Puerto Rico? And that's part of a larger series. You can find the bundle and individual items at teacherspayteachers.com in my store, The Cultural Classroom by Senora Ferryman. But let's get back to exploring this presentation. Holiday culture and song study, Christmas music in Puerto Rico, fill in the song flaws. Enjoy. Welcome back. So I thought we'd switch presentation mode. But first, have you subscribed to the Cultural Classroom channel? Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already become a subscriber. We would love to welcome you to the familia. So, this música section, the freebie, is part of a larger web quest. The web quest has various sections, including All About You, Background, Vocab, Music, Food, and then a wrap-up. Each section moves the students from looking inward at their own cultural celebrations and then comparing and contrasting what another part of the US does, which is Puerto Rico. I try to emphasize in my Pear Deck presentation, which is a separate file, that Puerto Rico is part of the US, and the Pear Deck presentation serves as a great introduction to that lesson or unit, depending on how you want to teach it. Don't forget, my free lesson plan is also available on Teachers Pay Teachers. So if you're kind of thinking, how does this all fit together? If I get the bundle, how do these various components work together? I link everything together. So the links are below and you don't have to worry about a thing. So to continue, we have the music section that I pulled out for you guys. And the second page is just basically saying, what is a parranda? And a parranda is basically Christmas caroling, kind of. Like, that's basically the summary of it. A group of people get together at night and they go to a friend's house and they carol until the friend lets them in, and then they eat and drink and have fun. And typical instruments are maracas, guitars, etc., etc. It's interesting because on the websites, now I went to different websites to pull this information so that students could go back to these websites. As you can see here, like I pulled from El Boricua, they had guitarra listed, but I also put el cuatro because I know that el cuatro is a very important instrument for parrandas. So I just included that there so that kids had the added value, added knowledge of all of that information. And so this is just a fill in the blank for that information. They don't actually have to go to the website, but they could go to the website if they want to learn more information. It's a great website. Here they can watch traditional parrandas. They actually have to watch them in order to answer the following questions because it's a compare and contrast of how are parrandas similar or different from Christmas caroling in mainland USA. And I try to really say mainland USA, like the contiguous states of the United States of America. It's very hard to constantly go back and forth between and then Puerto Rico because we're all part of the United States of America. And so have to be very cognizant of the language that you're using because Puerto Rico is a part of the United States. And so for this one, I really like this one because they're actually playing a clip of the song that we're going to study. Alright, so as you might have guessed, that was Dame la mano paloma, and that is the song that they are going to study, and it's a simple drag and drop. So Dame la mano, they get another version of it here that they can click on and listen to. Alright, so Dame la mano paloma, and then cuando llegue el año nuevo, and it's just the drag and drop, and then they just go through the activity and do that. For slide 5, they can just go in there and just type away their answer, and that is what they can do. For slide 6, I give more examples of some songs that they can listen to, that they can research if they're interested. I know for me, I went to a parranda in mainland USA, in Virginia, and it was so much fun. I was so interested and intrigued by the songs, and I just became like kind of obsessed with all the different songs. And so if that happens to one of your students, here is a link to all of the popular songs here. And so I just tried to be pretty thorough with the information. And there we have it. That is the file. That is it. That's the freebie. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy it in good health. Be safe. And please check out the other products that I have. They all go with each other. I have, if you enjoy drag and drop activities for songs, I have one for El Burrito Sabanero, which is really cool. If you enjoy other activities, so if you enjoy Pear Deck enabled activities, I have a presentation that's a Pear Deck enabled activity, vocabulary building, etc., etc. So just check out the links below and see what you like. All right, thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed this. Ciao.